Hello everybody, welcome back to PadFootTD Games. My name is Zach, I'm the voice behind the icon, and today we're back once again here with Virtual Sailor Next Generation. Now, happily enough, I am feeling better. It is not as squeaky or coughing or dying. What I am assuming is going to happen is me talking is going to put that as null and void. Yeah. Not excited about that. So, that is a thing. Not excited about that thing, but I am feeling better. But we're back here with the Disney Wish, everybody. Just checking here. It's 7:30 in the morning. A beautiful night last night here aboard the Disney Wish. And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here at Castaway Cay. Now, Castaway Cay is Disney's private island. A little history on that one. As everybody knows, it was once, years and years and years ago, a drug-running island. It got cleared out, obviously, got taken care of well before Disney was to buy it. Disney came in and really made it their own and what separated them at the original time in the late 90s, early 2000s is it was one of the only private islands to actually have its own dock, and you didn't have to tender, which was astounding when the Disney Wonder and the Disney Magic were the only ones going there. But of course, we're coming up with the Disney Wish today. Of course, we've already got a nice fire going on the beach for some reason. The water tower, I'm assuming, is supposed to be the observation tower, but still pretty nice. We're actually going to be docking right here. Yeah, we're actually supposed to be docked in about an hour, so we actually can kind of take it slow, get ourselves in there, get into a good position. You can see our little ziggy-zag that we did coming in just to line up just a little bit better. Lights are still on, coming off of the night here with the Disney Wish. Wow, I really wish this zoom was better. Why are you so choppy? I don't know. Actually, I did want to check something. Graphics. Yeah, boost frame rate. Yeah, I never noticed anything to actually change. But yeah, beautiful sailing, beautifully, oddly quiet morning aboard the Disney Wish as everybody's getting up and having breakfast. I guarantee there'd be plenty of people standing out here watching us coming in, making sure that the captain's doing a good job. At least I'm trying to. Bring up the controls right now, keeping at a really nice 11 knots. I'm actually going to turn us here really quick because I want to look at that. Yeah, it says that we should be going right in on it, but let's get a little bit more like that. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know that I am. It's kind of funny. I'm already a little sad that we don't have the Disney Treasure yet because this is just going to be such a short journey. And it's going to be the only one with the Disney Dream. The Disney Dream is actually not doing any special cruises this year. I think there might be a double Castaway visit, but that would be it. So again, that one's not super exciting. Excuse me. So yeah, it's going to be the only one, and when the Treasure comes out next December, I'm really hoping that Alex will make a Disney Treasure version of this so that we can do longer cruises to the Eastern and Western Caribbean. But, yeah, let's give a couple stories about Castaway. I realize there's not a ton to actually do here. There's no channel or anything to go in. We pull up, we spin around, we back in. That's it. So, let's say a couple things about Castaway. Well, the first time that I went, we did the snorkeling, and if anybody's done the snorkeling before, they actually have their own little reef system behind a wave break wall, which keeps a lot of creatures out, keeps some creatures in of certain sizes, but also makes it a little bit easier to swim. And they've hidden a handful of Disney things, obviously, in there as well. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. My oven is beeping at me. Give me a second. We're back. I didn't miss much, right? We didn't crash onto a reef, right? That'd be interesting. Not that, but the actual having to avoid reefs. And we've actually done that before. Fun little fact. Let me pop in here really quick. Right through here. past Nassau. This is a shallow and reefed area. Yeah, I've been stuck in there before. Not the best thing to announce, but, you know, it was growing pains, as it were. But yeah, so that was like my first visit to Castaway. We did that snorkeling. We did parasailing. I was back when excursions were like $20 a person. And we also did the bike ride from one end of the island to the other. Some other noticeable things I do remember over the years. One, I remember when the watchtower was actually installed. You could actually bike out to it, climb to the top, and you can see the ship from there. Some really cool views and photos have been taken from there over the years for us. Never have we done the Castaway, is it 4K, 5K? 5K? Castaway 5K? Never done that. I can't get myself up enough to do so, but I know that you can also walk it. So maybe one of the times if Ella's feeling up for it, maybe we'll do it. But really, the island itself is really kind of kept the same. Now, one thing that's beautiful is Serenity Bay. That is for adults only on the other side of the island. It's over here. That was amazing to be able to do as an adult, especially when you take these shorter cruises that are really families. You do have the ability to really enjoy the adult-only area because families usually stick together. I renewed my parents' vows. I was their justice of the peace, as it were. Nothing legally binding on that. It was just them re-saying their vows in the water here at Castaway with Belle and Danielle and everybody, which was awesome. The biggest heartfelt thing for me, and hopefully this will never get to Disney executives because I bet you it's still there because I buried it quite deep. On the backside of the island at the end of the bike path, there's a little area that you can view. It's on the far side of the adult-only beach. Before Belle passed away, because it was very unexpected and tragic to lose her, because we knew we had to say goodbye, we gave her like 18 tennis balls that she was playing with. She played with them so much to the point where her gums actually started to bleed a little bit onto the balls, so like we knew which ones were that. Buried on Castaway is a bell ball. It's probably about 4 feet in the ground. Eventually, if the tides rise, it will make it there. It could be washed away one day, but to me, it's still there. And it's always going to be there. So that's pretty cool. Don't litter, everybody. But that one means a lot to me. So those are some of my Castaway stories, as it were. A beautiful place. I have a really big opinions, unfortunately, on Disney's new quote-unquote private island. Just because it is an existing island with people living on it and everything. It takes a little bit of the magic away. But we will see as it gets developed what it's going to be like. It shall be interesting, to say the least. Let's see, how we doing? So dockside is here. We're kind of pulling in more or less where I want us to. We're going to kick ourselves over just a little bit more. Just a beautiful morning. It's actually really eerie because I'm listening to the audio right now. Besides that schwap that happens every once in a while, there is just that wind and the rumble of the engines, which is what you'd hear if there was nobody up here and for some reason they weren't playing music. They're always playing music, so that's kind of interesting to be able to do so. I'm just typing in some notes here, but let's see. So on the real one, I think they've actually put in a map here. Castaway is done by Rob's VSF, by the way. You can look it up. A really nice model for what it is. But usually this post office here, you can take the tram down across the way and drop you off to the beaches. And of course, these are all just kind of staying in huts and everything like that. And Cookie's Barbecue. It's not usually visible via the ocean. Oh, yeah, that gets eerie. Yep. But yeah, so Castaway has that, sentimental thing for me. But it's really interesting because we haven't been to Castaway since 2017. Yeah. 2017 with the Disney Dream. We were supposed to go on the Magic. No, actually, that would have been 2016. So, yeah, 2017. Hold on, I'm having a realization right now. Hold on. Hold on. Brain's about to explode here. Uh-huh. So, sorry. My brain literally just stopped because I was thinking about this, thinking about the dream, thinking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, Danielle and I, we're about to celebrate our wedding anniversary tomorrow. I just realized something. Danielle is down for a wedding. For her sister's wedding. That's tomorrow. Her sister's wedding is going to be the same anniversary as mine and Danielle's. I don't even know if she's put that together. I just texted her. I just literally went, because I didn't put that together until now, and I don't think she's put it together either. We kind of have what we call three different marriage anniversaries. We technically were legally married on the 6th. We were married on the ship on the 9th. And then we had our reception on the 16th. So, we count out 3 days, but really the 9th is what we count as our wedding anniversary. Huh. Well, she's in the car. Hopefully she'll respond at some point. I know there's supposed to be like a rehearsal dinner tonight, but I didn't even realize that. And I don't care. It's not like, oh, it feels like it's going to take any magic from mine. I just don't think we've realized that. So yeah, Castaway. Cool, right? Haven't been there for a long time because we've done Alaska. We've done Hawaii. That's it actually, isn't it? Since then. 2019. 2020 we went to Universal. Nothing in 2021 because of COVID. 2022 was Hawaii. Yeah, so we haven't been there for a while. And we've been getting these gaps in between just because there's been some better itineraries that have been on the West Coast. So, on that one. Pop out here to the outside. This is actually probably good to start making our turn. Let's actually bring ourselves back a little bit. That'll start bringing us down. Gonna watch that shallow over there. But again, a nice, calm, slow morning coming into Castaway. Again, the crew got here, well at 7. We're gonna be docking technically half an hour early, so that's why I'm trying to really take our time getting this in there. Obviously, I want to get it in there so that I can go off and eat my food. But I'm trying to keep true to it. And we're at 0. Man, do I hate that sound. Let's do 18 and 18, and let's see how that goes. Excuse me. Because it doesn't even sound like what a thruster would sound like. Usually if it was kicked on high, there'd be a gurgle, gurgle, gurgle noise, but not this one. And I've actually attempted to take it out of the game before. Haven't been able to. I've tried. I've actually tried to take the physical file out. It's actually really interesting because when I updated the file the other day, when I transferred it from my laptop to the desktop, because that's where I do all of my changes and tries and stuff, I switched the file completely, and when I started it via Steam, it actually still had all of the old file there. I was like, I swear I transferred it over. Check the drive. Yep, it was transferred over. I check again, and then it switched. I honestly had no idea what was going on. It was so weird. I'm talking to a friend. Sorry, you'll hear me in the background, kind of spacing out, because I asked somebody a question, and they're overly passionate about it. Remember the other day I said how I got the Disney Wonder? The other day of a couple months ago, probably at this point when I made that video. That I only endorse emulating and... Excuse me, there's the cough. I knew it. I knew it was going to come. And pirating when something is no longer available. I have a very strong place in my heart for Tony Hawk Underground, the original for PlayStation 2, because Kiss is in the game. There is a whole Kiss level. I became a Kiss fan in 2003. That game came out. Tony Hawk Underground, PS2 release date. Man, I love having a second computer. October 27th, 2003. I think I got it in, 2004 because I saw on Gameplay, Game Pass. It was something back when, G4 had a channel for games, and they would do highlights of games, and I saw it, and then all of a sudden I saw Kiss on the screen, and my mind just went... It exploded. Because I was like, holy crap, my favorite band of all time, what I believe in, the showmanship, the pyro, the blood, the guitar, everything, is available in this game. I got to get it. I played that game. I've never completed a game before. I always get far enough where I'm happy with it, and then I move on. Their level was the last one. I played through it, got it, and to this day it means a lot to me. So I still have it on the PlayStation. And I know that I can use an Elgato screen capture, screen capture card, which I do have to record it. But it was one of those things where it'd be easier on the computer. So we're talking about emulation there. So, sorry, side tangent. My brain is completely fried now just thinking about the anniversary overlap. And she hasn't messaged me back yet. I know she's probably busy, but it's driving me insane. I gotta tell somebody other than just you guys. Put that at 0 for now. Kind of get this diagonal path. Get us a little bit closer to the dock. Castaway is also one of those rare places that once in a while, due to weather, we will actually pull in. My mind was blown the first time I ever saw a Disney ship pulled straight in to Castaway. Because I'd see it in pictures, and I'd be like, that's not right, as a child. Let's see, so that's going back. That back end is still kicking over. That's looking very nice. Happy with that. We'll kick it like that. So one of the other things that I really like about the Disney Wish, and I know this is just because of designs and weight balances and plumbing, and no, not plumbing, but tubing, exhaust, stuff. Let's just say stuff. The curvature that happens with these balconies. Now, you get screwed in certain areas because you can just see down to there. You'd have to look out. I like to look forward and back. But I got to be honest, it'd be really cool to be right here right now or right here. That'd be pretty awesome. I think we have an interior for doing the Wish just because of convenience. All right, my beeper's going. I'll be right back. Don't crash the ship. You're in charge. Had to stir my food, but I also needed to record the video at the same exact time. Excuse me. Ow. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my sinuses are just killing me now. It's because I have the door open and everything's nice and fresh and alive. Let's see. That's right, like 2.4 knots. Again, it's like so eerily quiet. Like to the point where I forget that this is even going because there's not even like wind going right now. God, I hate that noise. So I'm putting a little bit more into the aft because I want the aft to go over first. I can notch the bow in. Not as worried about that. Just don't want it to drift over too much. What I am attempting to eventually eliminate is I want to eliminate the autopilot going to full throttle. We've had that issue a handful of times here with the Wish. Just to get up to a speed, I'd rather casually get up there and not burn through my pistons that quickly. But at the same time, I also want to be able to get it so I don't have to negative when I do an action. So what I mean by that is when I push over to the dock, like so, I'll show you really quick. If I push over like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's moving too quickly, I don't want to have to counteract it by pushing in the opposite direction. I want to be able to just do a little burst like you actually would. Once in a while, you've got corrections that you need to do. Thank you. I forgot that I had a waypoint somewhere in here. That was just to tell me where I needed to be. Oh, come on. I know there's one in here. It's move M. There we go. Zoom in. Nice. Awesome. Oop, too much zoom. Wait, where? Why? Whoa. Easy. Easy. Also, why is my fuel back at 100? What happened? That's not right. That's not right. Why did that happen? But I am going to kick up the inch just a little bit. You can actually hear it ever so slightly. That's pretty cool. Excuse me. I swear I just heard a voice in the sim. That was weird. But yeah, so this is the last destination for this cruise. We've got one day at sea tomorrow before we arrive back at Port Canaveral. Now, Port Canaveral is very wonky to get in with one of these large ships because the turning basin, unfortunately, is not to scale. Makes it a little bit harder. I also just got a comment of somebody who's got broken English, which is perfectly fine. Anybody from anywhere can always comment on any of my videos, but he's asking me something about flight sim. And I'm like, no, I'm in boat world right now. Sorry, I can't answer your question. I can't come and be a hero. Let's see. What am I thinking here? Yeah, we've got plenty more back that we can go. I got to remember, I don't think it's hooked up to Pier 1. I think it's actually bridge wing here is usually what I want. Let's kick the bow over just a little bit. Just to get it into the right direction. 1.6 knots is fine. Again, this is our home, our problem if we crash into it. And I'd prefer not to do that. Also, I'm sorry that I'm so distracted. It's because I've been so sick. I haven't been able to respond to comments or do really anything because I've been so out of it and just sitting here making ship sim videos for you guys. Oh, this is such a beautiful model. I know it's a little boxy, you know, comparatively, but again, the amount of detail and time that he put in has just been fantastic. So Very happy for that. Also, Rob just put out a brand new Southampton, so I do plan in the future to be doing some British Isles cruises with Princess. I think that'll be pretty cool. So that'll be on my docket as well, but that'll be a little bit further away because I got other things that I got to record, like going to Australia. Let's see, we're at 0.7. I just want to look really quick. Yeah, that'll be good. Get us back in here just a smidge more. Actually, now that I think about it, sorry, I know, breaking the world here. I couldn't remember if I could actually see the door. Yeah, I can actually. So, door is there, there. Main on and off, it's here and there, so it's midship and aft. Let's get ourselves to 0. Yeah, I'm definitely in the engine rumbling sound effect. There's actually a voice in there somewhere. Or I'm going completely crazy. Let me know down in the comments below which one you think it might be. Slipping over. This is another one where you'll hit it and it'll start to freak out, so I'm just trying to keep an eye on that. Again, the stabilizer would not be out, but there's nothing I can do about it. Easy. So this is what happens. It does that. It drives me insane. It drives me insane. I can't just come alongside somewhere because it just starts to climb the map. If anybody ever figures out a fix for that, please let me know. Ugh. Hate that. It takes so much out of it. And then I've got to sit here and try to level my ship. No, it's still not right. Oh, we'll let you bob for a second. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Angry noises here. There we go. Drop the lines, which just throws them everywhere. I wish it would at least try to map. It tries, but not super successfully. Why won't you let me move that one? I would like to move you that way, but I'll move you, I guess, afterwards. These lines are being very interesting. There you go. Okay, so you won't go up on the bollards up there, but at least you look like you're supposed to be there. And you won't either, so there's that. I know that you worked before. Yeah, so once in a while it'll interact with the ground, once in a while it doesn't. Sure, even though ropes should never be over one another, but we're here. It takes you right out. It takes you right out of the realism, unfortunately. But we are here. Beautiful Castaway at 8:07. So by the time we get ready for clearance, it should be pretty good. But yeah, let's actually pop up here on deck really quick and take a peek over. So again, oh, come on, Sim. I got it. I got it. You're not the best, but you can do this. But it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day here at Castaway for everybody on board. Let's pop back to the bridge real quick, give them a quick announcement, let them know that we are here at the beautiful, magical Castaway. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Zach, your captain. Zach, your captain, speaking from the bridge. I just want to welcome you all here to the beautiful Castaway Cay. It is Key, not K. It looks like we're going to have some beautiful weather here on the island throughout the day. Maybe a possible shower coming through in the afternoon. Just as a reminder, all aboard time is 4:30. 4:30 will be all aboard time. An hour ahead of time, at 3:30, we will be sounding the ship's horn to let you know it's time for you to make your way back to the beautiful Disney Wish for a beautiful day at sea tomorrow. Whether you go ashore or stay on the ship, we hope that you have a magical day. Wow. Comparatively, that one sucked. I gotta get better. I think it's because my brain's all over the place. Hi, Ella. Ella also wanted to help with that one. But we're here, and that's it. We're here, and that's it. That's going to do it for this one, guys. If you enjoy what you saw, and I'm sorry for the sporadic craziness, but if you enjoy what you saw, we do try to get a video out here on the channel every single day, and we really do appreciate your continued support. But with that, I thank you guys so much for coming out to this one, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.